The most rewarding part of doing all this is seeing other people get involved and being able to grab a hold of the vision that we share on it.
Every week we hit the road to tell the stories of the people, places, and events that make Hunt County great. These are our friends and our neighbors telling their own stories in their own words. Stories worth knowing and sharing. These are the stories that make us proud to call this place home. And around every corner, we find something else that makes us want to celebrate Hunt County. This program would not be possible without the support of our generous sponsors. Thank you.
I moved to Hunt County about 22 years ago following work. Once I got up here, I just loved up here. I loved the terrain, being able to see for miles. The Northeast Texas Trail is a 130-mile trail. It's the 5th longest in the nation of its type, which is hiking, biking, and equestrian usage. It's the longest one in Texas. On a trip down the trail, especially in our area, it's a perfect example of blackland, timbers, and prairies. You'll see cottontails, roadrunners, cardinals. During the summer, you have the tree canopy over you, which kind of keeps the sun off you. It always has a breeze blowing through it, and during the winter, the leaves fall off, and you can see off to the adjoining fields and pastures. There's numerous river crossings and creek crossings to where you cross an old trail list and you can kind of venture off in it and explore around and stuff. It got me out there to where it was tranquil, peaceful. I got started using the trail initially, or became aware of it, training for an elk hunt in Idaho. I would hike down it and run down it and bike down it, and didn't even know it was a trail at the time. We just called it the old railroad tracks. It was a dump area for some of the people in town. There's refrigerators, washers, dryers, all kinds of just debris and trash. When I started hiking down it and running down it, one day I thought, man, somebody needs to get in here and clean this up, the county or the state or the city. And next day went by, somebody needs to clean this up. And on the third day, I was like, well, why can't it be me? Why can't I do it? So I reached out to the city. They got me in touch with the county, and they said, if you can drag it out to the county road, we'll haul it off. And then that kind of merged into starting to weed eat it and trim it and mow it. And I was just taking care of that little half-mile section I utilized at the time. People in town, some of the people who wound up being our biggest supporters, thought I was crazy, wasting my time. But I had my little hideaway right there, my little, honey hole that I could use, and it was my escape. The turning point, I guess, would be as I got older, you're looking at how you can give back as opposed to just take. As a nonprofit, we're encouraging outdoor recreational activities. We're trying to promote it, trying to establish different venues, whether it be a Frisbee golf course we're looking to put in, incorporate the city lakes to where people go out and use it to fish, canoe, and we're mainly based around the trail, getting it to where the trail's in good shape, to where people can use it in town. The most rewarding part of doing all this is seeing other people get involved and being able to grab a hold of the vision that we share on it. With one person, you can only do one person's worth of work. If you have 20 people tackling a project, it gets done in no time. That'd be half of it. The other half is when you're out there on a work day, you get started at 8 o'clock in the morning, you look back, you see where you just kind of blazed your way through, and that's the instant gratification right there, to where the hours you spent, tools in your hand, and you look back and see what you have accomplished. I am Hank Pickering. I celebrate Hunt County.
If you liked this story, help us celebrate by sharing it with your friends and family. Our stories appear on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, and cable TV on Juice 34. You can also find us online at celebratehuntcounty.com. If you'd like to suggest someone to feature in our program, email your idea to stories@celebratehuntcounty.com. We also want to thank our sponsors for making our storytelling possible. We hope you'll support the hometown businesses that keep Hunt County strong.
We've had damage Like the ceiling has collapsed. Our friends put together a fundraiser through Facebook. This local roofing company reached out to us. We'll never be able to say thank you in a manner that is appropriate.